like, okay, I hit my opponent away from me, and then I want to like dash and do up tilt. I want to stop typing in my chat in all caps, please, I beg of you. I would love to be able to dash and then do a not dash attack. Like I don't want to do this.
If you're new to Rivals 2, you might find yourself using dash attack a lot. If you just run towards your opponent and press the attack button, you're going to get a dash attack almost every time. Dash attacks are good because they go a long way and they're really easy to do, but a lot of times dash attacks are bad also because they're generally pretty weak, easy to CC, and really laggy. So if you wanted to do an attack that wasn't a dash attack after approaching someone, you're going to need to figure out a way to get from your running animation into an animation where you can do your other attacks. So when you're running, you actually can't do any of your tilts or anything. You can't do jab. It's not possible. What you need to do is you need to turn this into a place where you're standing still so that you can actually use your tilt attacks. So the simplest way to do that is something called run canceling. So if I'm running and I press down, you can see that I can, while I'm running, I can instantly crouch whenever I want to. And from crouch, you have access to all of your tilts. So a way that would look is like this. You can see I can move while attacking, and I can approach and I can do my tilts, and I don't have to do dash attack every single time. Another way of doing it is using wave dash. If you press jump and shield around the same time, you're going to want to press jump a little bit earlier than you press shield. You'll get a wave dash. You can also do directional wave dashes to wave dash forward and back by pressing forward or back while you're doing them. There's a lot of tutorials online about how to do wave dashes. I recommend you look into some of those. This game is very similar to Melee in a lot of ways, so any Melee tutorial will help you a lot. So the way that you could use that is when you do a wave dash, you're actually jumping and then air dodging back down into the ground. And so when you're running, you can always jump. And anytime you can jump, you can wave dash. And after you're done wave dashing, you can see that you're immediately in a standing position. Once you're in a standing position, you have access to your tilts. With wave dashing, you can move backwards and then use a tilt while facing in the direction that you just came from. So if you think somebody's going to be moving towards you, like I expect my opponent to come hit me, being able to dodge out of the way with a wave dash and then cover the space that I used to be in with an attack, like a jab or a forward tilt, can be very powerful. The last way I want to show you to approach your enemy and move around freely while being able to access all of your tilts and your jab and not just doing dash attacks all the time is called a baby dash. And this is what that looks like. Something like that. So you can see that I'm moving forward, but I'm not actually dashing or running. I'm actually moving forward while just standing there. It looks a little glitchy, but it's very helpful because when you're just standing, you can do your tilts. And so the way you do this is just by flicking your stick really quickly and getting your finger off of it really quickly. And so those are the methods I wanted to teach you. If you have any questions, let me know. I like teaching people this kind of stuff. And that's all I got.